see the cheekbones popping on. You guys were smiling. How does it feel to win that first game at home in front of this crowd?
Feels great. We want people to come back, obviously, and we knew we had to give them some sort of show. Thing is, we knew we could do that, even through the losses. We knew we had that. We haven't shown it, so maybe that's an advantage to us. That's why we came out so strong. But finally showing it on our home court is huge. Now we know what we can do, and we go for the rest of the season, so it feels great.
It feels good to earn it too. They didn't roll over, they didn't just hand us a win. We went out and we played some great volleyball and we played it together as a team. We've been working towards this moment and we've had some battles up and down, but I would rather have them at the beginning of our season, knowing that it's making us stronger and preparing us for moments just like this.
Yeah, we've been working hard in our gym, trying to put things together, work as a team, become complete, and I think we showed what we can do tonight and that we can keep that up as well.
And kind of building off of that too, I saw a lot of young girls out there. I talked to a few of them myself before the game. What was it like to during the timeouts, because I know you were locked in, to kind of glance over and just see all these girls who you guys were at one point to look up to you guys and see you out there?
Yeah, it's just awesome. Very much full circle moment. That used to be me at the Stanford games going crazy, and now I'm the person that they look up to. So very full circle moment. It feels great. It feels great where volleyball's going, so it's awesome.
I think full circle moment for me as well. I haven't been back in this gym in this kind of capacity since my senior year at Long Beach State. We played the Final Four here, and unfortunately we lost to Stanford, and so it feels like redemption to come back in our first match at home and just kind of take that win.
Having the opportunity to play in the U.S. post-college is so exciting, and being able to be a role model for those girls as we get older, it's something that shows how far the sport has come, and I'm excited to see where it goes as it keeps growing.
Now, another thing too, that first set, like I said, set number one. For one, I want to talk about, one of you guys to talk about how like the Let's Go Mojo chant, because I was getting goosebumps for that. And then two, I think before this, I think it was against Omaha, you had scored like 22, right? And then I think for that set it was like 36. So you guys just pretty much blew that score out the water. Talk to me about that first set and how we kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
I think we were hyper-focused. I think they had a really good game plan. They put some really intentional time in practice the past couple of days. And, you get tired of losing. You want to find a way. And what I saw out there was people just working together to find a way. They were aggressive. They were taking really good swings. We dialed in our passing, which allowed us to spread out our offense. And so we had a lot of one-on-one opportunities, and our outsides were capitalizing on it. And so it really was just a hyper-focus. This is exactly what we need to do, and we went in and we executed the game plan very well.
Coach, you moved her to the right side to start set three. She probably was the most effective attacker before that on the outside. What was the reasoning behind that?
We're battling a few injuries, and we need to do some load management. And so at that point, doctor kind of said, hey, we need to take a little break right now. And we know that we've got a weapon here, and she can hit from the left or the right. And so it made sense at the time, especially with our outside stepping in and putting in good work.
Did you find it ironic that she ends up finishing the match on the left side after switching to the right side?
I didn't even think about that, actually.
Union Tribune doing his research.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that first set though? I mean, it was crazy. 4 set points you faced, and actually you had kills facing those 4 set points. So talk about that. Maybe each of you could talk about that mental strength and fortitude that you had when facing moments like that.
I think in those moments, the one thing that we think about is being consistently good. So whether they get a kill, we get a kill, they get an ace, they make an error, we make an error, we get an ace. It's how can we be consistently good for that next point. We don't have to be perfect, but we just have to put in a playable ball, get that second touch as good as we can, and convert if we can. I think that's what we're thinking through that first set.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly with that, and I think we played some really good teams. If you guys have been watching, I mean, there are some amazing matches. Even last night, it was like 30, 28, 26, Vegas and Orlando. But I think, we have the mindset that this team is going to go out and they're going to score some big points. But you know what? We're going to do the same. And so it's just take it point by point. Whatever they're going to do, we're going to turn around, we're going to pass, and then we're going to do the same thing right back to them. And so it doesn't have to be the end-all be-all. They bounce the ball in front of us, and then now our hopes are just dismantled. It was, you know what? Bring it. I dare you to do it again. I'm coming right back for you.
And then another thing too is, you had this great experience here tonight, and then next Thursday, I believe you have another game right back here at Viejas. What's it gonna be like in between time, knowing like, man, this is gonna be like that almost every night in here?
It's a great feeling. Like I said, we want these fans to come back, and I think we did a good enough job to definitely bring them back. Home crowd advantage is huge, that clearly showed, so I'm excited that we get to be at home again.
San Diego's a great sport community. I think that they've been craving some just female sports, the support that they've been given, the wave, and now we're capitalizing on it. Like I said, we want to give them a show, we want them coming back, and so we're going to try to keep performing for them.
Does San Diego feel like home?
It sure does.
Sure does.
What are you doing on off days? Is there anything that you guys like to do around the city on off days? Do you have off days?
We do have
We
all
do.
days. La Jolla's been a big one. Going to La
Okay.
Jolla, a little brunch, seeing the water, getting outside, resting. A lot of rest.
So it's like a true San Diego.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get into Morning Glory. Man, you know, it's like a 2-hour wait. One of these days.
Plug.
And so much on off days. They're just fun. It's fun to be in San Diego. The weather's been pretty nice.
Yeah.
But it's been a really enjoyable place.
What's your message for women in sports and girls wanting to pursue a career in professional sports?
I just want to say it's possible. We showed it today how possible it is, and it's not just possible. You can be successful at it. You can make a career out of it, and it's only going up from here. This is the beginning of it for women's volleyball. A few years down the road, it's going to be insane. So.
One of my favorite philosophies is don't let someone else's limiting beliefs become your reality. People tell us no over and over. They told us that this league would never happen. They said it couldn't exist, and here we are. So we're here to break glass ceilings. We're here to prove them wrong, and no one's beliefs are going to hold us back. We are here to set the standard.
I would say just always have fun. Whatever sport people choose to do, they should always try their best to have fun doing it. Because when you're having fun, it just makes it so much easier, and it makes you want to keep going farther and farther and keep improving.
After the first 3 matches, you talked about how you knew that the team had it in them, but how good was it to actually see it in a game?
I just felt really proud for them. They've been working really hard, and it's been an emotional roller coaster, and we've always known it's in them. We just kind of had to pull it out in different ways. And again, I think we had to struggle through some things to find out who we are, what we're worth, and how we want to perform. And so it was just like a proud mama bear, like, here are my little babies, they finally figured it out, like they're taking their first steps and they're learning how to walk. And so I'm glad the wheels are off and we're riding this train.
Any other questions?
Coach, can you talk about the job your setter did? She was phenomenal tonight.
She was. I mean, obviously what you saw tonight has earned her the title, one of the best in the world. And, you know, if we can get her the ball, she can run a dynamic offense and she can create opportunities for all of our hitters. And so what she does is magic in the air, and then they finish the job for her.